Hi everyone, I'm here today with a video on some of my favorite spring products or some products that I think will be really great for the spring, change of season and change of weather, and just kind of changing up some of the colors that I normally use as far as like transitioning from winter to spring. So this is a collab with my friend Brianna Stanko here on YouTube. I had the pleasure of meeting her when I was down in LA IMATS, and I got to meet her and her husband, and so she approached me and asked if I would like to do a collab doing some of our favorite spring products. And so I thought this is a perfect time to do it, as it is almost getting close to spring. I think it's officially March, so at least here in Northern California we are having spring weather in the 70s and sunny. So I wanted to show you some of the products that I love or I think are great for the springtime and kind of why I chose them. So the first I'm going to start off with is a self tanner. I use self tanner year around, but I definitely get more into it in the spring, approaching the summertime. I have a few favorites. I just grabbed one here. This is the Vita Liberata. This is their luxury tan in the mousse. I like to get the medium or dark shade. I feel like it's the best bang for your buck. The light medium I don't feel really does a whole lot as far as enhancing a tan or anything like that. This is a great one. You can get it at Sephora. I also love Sun Labs. I get that off Amazon. And I also love the Fake Bake Flawless darker one, which is a spray. So this one is a mousse. I prefer the mousse in the Vita Liberata. The Sun Labs is a lotion, and it kind of has like this almond scent, and it's really, really nice. And then there's the Fake Bake Flawless, which is a spray on, and I really love all three of them. And self tanner is definitely a must in my springtime, like skincare, body situations. So have to say that self tanner is one of my must-haves for spring. So the next is a primer, and this is a newer primer to me, but I know I'm going to love this as it gets a little bit warmer and you kind of want less products on your face. You want less makeup. It's going to be starting to get warmer and hotter, at least here in Northern California. Our spring is basically a lot of people's summer. So I like something a little bit lighter, not so heavy on the skin. And as much as I love other primers that I have, sometimes they could be a little bit thicker on the skin. This is just the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Heard about this from Jaclyn Hill, and I really love it. I've been using it for about a week and a half or so, and you just mist your face before you do your makeup, and it primes and it hydrates your face. I love it. It's very light, it's refreshing. I think it's great for the spring, even transitioning into the summertime. Really, really like this. It says it is hydrating, but I don't find it makes my skin oily. It doesn't make my skin greasy or dewy looking. It just really preps the skin and does add a little bit of moisture and hydration, but not to the point where it's going to make you oily. So I really like this. I think it's definitely going to be a staple in my spring, summer kind of skincare regimen. So really, really like that. Okay, the next is a foundation, and hands down, it has to go to Perricone MD No Foundation Serum. This is my favorite for the spring and the summertime. One, it's a serum. It's very thin. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel like anything on your skin. I'm wearing it today, and it literally, my skin feels like skin. It's not tacky. It's not sticky. I don't find that this transfers off of my clothing. Some people wear this and they say it has no coverage. I am wearing this. I don't have powder on top of it. I have no additional powder foundation. I'm only wearing this, and my skin, in my opinion, looks pretty flawless. I have a little mark on my nose. It's kind of a long story, but I have like a little red mark on my nose, and I have a little blemish right here that, yeah, if I look super close, I can see it. But for the most part, this provides amazing, amazing coverage. Don't use it with a beauty blender. It's going to suck up all the product. That is maybe why people say that it doesn't have good coverage. I use it with a buffing brush. This is a Real Techniques buffing brush. This provides the most amazing coverage. It lasts all day. It's one of those foundations when I put my sunglasses on, I don't get sunglass marks. I know it sounds super funny and silly that I even bother to mention that, but I have a lot of foundations that I love that are long wearing, but when I wear my sunglasses, when I take them off, I have massive sunglass marks from where my sunglasses are, and the foundation's rubbed off, and I hate that. So I just can't say enough good things about this foundation, and I will continue to repurchase it because I think it is such a fantastic, high quality foundation that feels light on the skin, provides great coverage for me. It's not a full coverage, but it definitely has a medium coverage for my skin, and the finish is beautiful. It lasts all day. It doesn't get oily or greasy on me. It doesn't transfer. It's just a fantastic foundation. And to kind of coincide with that is the Perricone MD No Bronzer Bronzer. This is great. If the shade is too light for you, which it's light medium, I believe it only comes in one shade. It might come in two now, but if this is too light, you can add a little bit of the No Bronzer bronzer to kind of deepen it up. This is a multi-use product for me because not only do I use it as a kind of liquid cream bronzer, I use it to deepen up my foundations as well. And it works great for that. It works great for a bronzer and it's very natural looking, but it also works really great at darkening any foundations that are too light as you start to get a little bit darker in the spring, summertime. So the No Bronzer bronzer is also fabulous and I would recommend that as well. Okay, some Luminizers. There's two different ones. I'm not sure if one of these is limited edition, but I love to have a little bit more of I've been very into a just luminous looking skin, and as you kind of get into the spring, summer, you want a little bit more of a bronzy glow. So I love kind of these more bronze toned or golden toned highlighters to mix with your foundations, to pop on your cheekbones. I have two here. The first one is the MAC Strobe Liquid Lotion in Golden Elixir, and I'm not sure if this is limited edition or not, but it's really beautiful. It's a great one to add to your foundation to kind of add a golden bronzy glow to it. This one is very subtle. I don't even know if you're going to be able to really see it. It's very, very, very subtle. This is definitely not one you would use for like highlighting your cheekbones. You would use this to mix in with your foundation, mix in with your moisturizer, and it just kind of gives a very, very subtle glow. So if it is limited edition, watch out for MAC's collections when they come out, because this seems to come out in the spring, summertime quite often. And they also have the regular liquid strobe lotion, which is the white one, and it gives a beautiful pearlescent glow to the skin. So that would work as well, but I do love, if you can get the Golden Elixir one, pick that up. The other one, this is more for your cheekbones. You can add this to your foundation if you're really dry. If you are oily, I wouldn't recommend adding it to your foundation, just popping it on your cheekbones. The Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer, this is amazing. It's one of the most beautiful liquid highlighters that I own, but this is very, very highlighting. I mean, it's very illuminating, not shimmery, but it definitely has a sheen. You can definitely see the reflectiveness of it. But this is one that is so, so beautiful on your cheekbones. If you have really dry skin or maybe a really, really matte foundation, just putting a tiny bit of that in there would just give it the most beautiful, glowy, bronzy look. So I really like this. You can also mix some of this with your body lotion. So if you're going out to maybe a pool party or a spring barbecue or something and you want a little bit of shimmer and glow and just kind of that healthy bronzed goddess look, mix some of this with your moisturizer and then put it on like your décolleté, your shoulders, your arms. It's really pretty and it's not going to give you that super like vampire like glistening crystallized look. It just gives you a really pretty glow. So that is a multi-use product as well. Cheekbones, mix it in your foundation, mix it in your moisturizer. Just a really great product. I love this one. Some blushes, I have 3 here. The first is Bobbi Brown Pale Pink. This just screams springtime to me. It's a beautiful, vibrant pink. It's one of those that you can definitely build up to an intense blush if you want to, but it goes on quite light on the skin. And this is obviously a very heavy swatch, but it's a beautiful baby doll pink. It definitely gives you that flushed springtime look. I just think this blush is almost the epitome of spring. The color is beautiful. It just gives that really great youthful look to your cheeks. So I would use a bigger, fluffier blush brush or maybe even a stippling brush to apply this. If you're a little bit scared of the color, it definitely doesn't go on super, super intense when you first put it on. Blends beautifully, and this color is just to die for. So again, that's Pale Pink blush from Bobbi Brown. The other one is the Becca blush in Gypsy. This also screams spring to me. This is a ballerina pink. To me, it's a light baby pink with a kind of white gold sheen to it. So it's not like white, it's not champagne, and it's not golden, but it's like a perfect white gold. And you can see the difference there. It's a very, very light pink. It's almost like a satiny blush. These are very, very creamy feeling. They feel so nice. Going on the cheeks, they blend beautifully. I love this color in Gypsy. It's so gorgeous. And again, this top one is Pale Pink, and I really like that one. A newer one that is definitely going to be a springtime favorite. I'm wearing it today and it's beautiful. Laura picked this up for me for my birthday, or sent it to me for my birthday. I don't own any Charlotte Tilbury stuff, and she sent me 2. This one is just screams spring to me, and it's their Cheek to Cheek or Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in Love Glow. And it's a beautiful peachy pink blush. Now, these blushes make me laugh because, like everybody says, they kind of look like boobs. But I love it. This blush is beautiful. Again, it's what I have on my cheeks today. There's 2 different colors in here, so you can use one on your cheekbones, one on your actual cheeks, mix them together. I just mix it together, and it's a beautiful peachy pink blush with a beautiful sheen to it. Not glittery, not shimmery, but a beautiful, just youthful, glowy sheen to your cheeks. It's so pretty. So again, this one is Love Glow. I really like that, and I'm excited to wear that more in the spring. So one other highlighter that I forgot to mention is the Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls and Translucent Pearl. They have so many different varieties. They have the beige pearl, they have golden pearl, bronze pearl. This one's translucent pearl. So no matter what skin tone you have, there will be one that works great for you. This is a amazing, beautiful highlighter. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. This one again is translucent pearl. It's a very light silvery white color. I don't know if you can kind of see it there. But the thing I love about this is I also have it in beige pearl, and I think bronze pearl, so you can get that golden bronze look. You can have a little bit of a deeper tone if this really light color is not for you. But this highlighter is amazing. It's drugstore, and it's one of my favorite highlighters that I find I pull out a lot, especially the beige color or the bronze or golden one in the spring summertime, because I just love that bronzy glow that it gives to the skin. 2 eye products. They're actually 1 eye product, 2 different colors. I love these, and spring summertime is my favorite because they are more of a water resistant product. These are the Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Eyeshadows, and they last all day. These are amazing. They're gonna be great for the spring and the summertime in my opinion. The 2 colors I have here are Rio de Rose Gold and Playa del Pink. Rio de Rose Gold is my favorite with the Lorac Zipped palette. So it comes in a little glass container, and it has a doe foot wand, and it is the most beautiful, like I'll show you one swipe here. Let me see. Okay, I have a mirror now. Okay, oh my gosh. Do you see how metallic that is? It's very light on the eyes. It's very sheer as far as it feels very light and sheer. It's not a heavy cream product caked onto your eye. It's very light, very metallic, lasts all day, does not crease on me, and they have a really beautiful array of metallic kind of rose gold, gold, bronze. They have a purple, a green, just gorgeous colors that look stunning on the eyes. Put a little bit of a matte brown in your crease, put this on your lid, you're good to go, and it's so beautiful. Definitely eye-catching, and I love, love, love these. Okay, last but not least are some lip products. They're basically the same lip products, just different colors. I tend to neglect these during the winter fall months, but in the spring summer I bring these out a lot. These are the Sheen Supreme lipsticks. I don't know if these colors are limited edition or if they're permanent, but I know they do have the Sheen Supreme line. This one is called Pleasure Fruit, and it's a beautiful bright vibrant coral. Like, here's one swipe. One swipe, super pigmented, really, really, really pretty. They feel great on the lips, and they're super, super creamy. I'll just show you a couple colors that I have. This is Royal Azalea. I used this. I wear this one a lot in the springtime. It's a beautiful, this one is in their permanent line. It's a beautiful light pinky lavender color. There's also Playtime. This is a bright pink. I think these are so fun, and these colors are just massively pink to me. So that one is Playtime. Another one is Asian Flower. I used this one in a recent tutorial. I love this one. Oh my gosh, this one's a little bit more lavender than Asian Flower, which is right here. Asian Flower is right here. Royal Azalea is right there. Just beautiful. I love mixing those two. Oh my gosh. And then this last one is Full Speed. And this one is a really pretty bright coral. So these just scream spring to me. Not only does the formula feel great, the color selection is amazing, and so perfect for the springtime. And then also their Pro Longwear lipsticks are really great. I don't feel people talk very much about their Sheen Supremes or their Pro Longwears. The regular MAC lipsticks get a ton of hype, but these don't. This one is an unlimited, and this is a really pretty mauve color, but I think it's really gorgeous if you wear this and pair it with either Royal Azalea or Asian Flower. I think it just gives you the perfect mouth color, lip color. I always think it sounds weird to say mouth, but you know what I'm saying. It's just beautiful, and I really, really love these Sheen Supremes so much. So my favorite ones that I have are Royal Azalea and Asian Flower, Royal Azalea. Those are my favorites, but there's a great selection, and I don't ever hear anybody talk about them. So those are some of my spring favorites, or products that I definitely will be gravitating towards in the springtime. I would love to know what some of your spring must-haves are. Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to check out Brianna's video. I will link her channel down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!